are back in trade meet.
You have obviously given considerable thought to the future of this group. Of course.
We are going to identify and sell stuff. I'm gonna have Emily maybe learn some spells. I gotta check and see whether she knows them first. If she knows the ones I want to play with, then we'll just sell them. So. La, la. But I got stuff sorted out before I started the game. You will note. See, I got all that shit. That one I'm sure she knows. I know she knows that one. And that one. Alrighty. She knows that one, that one. Pretty sure she knows those. She knows breach, motion, whoa. Those two I'm not sure about. Friends, I think she knows. And now the identifying begins. Studded leather 2, cleric staff. How good's Delver's plate? C1. I think that's as good as anything we have, if not better. Saving that, sell that. Unfortunately, we have to sell that. It's only usable by paladins. Click the shield. Anyway, okay. Could sell all this stuff. All the extra gems. I think that's all that's in there. Yep. Alright, so what spells do we have left? Pass those over. She probably knows them already. We can't sell that, so that goes in the bag of holding. And he can put that on. Okay, she's got spells, so... Oh, we had more gems. Beep, beep, bitty, beep. Ba-da-ba-da, beep, 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 beep. Morty sword. She doesn't have that one, but that one's not a big deal. Level's that one? Level 3. Meh. Okay, who had the extra spells? Definitely wanted to learn that one. one. That kinda is a waste of a potion, but oh well. Go back out, make sure she drank it. There we go. Well, we'll go through and rate the ones we don't have. Is it that one? No. This one. I think that was it. Oh, no. Okay. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Give him one back. Her wands. Need more wands. Alrighty, now we can sell stuff. Yep. Selling spells. Mist gems, make sure that we're good. Looks fine. I've probably seen what he has for sale. I guess I'll have to get those in Throne of Ball.
Everyone will benefit under my leadership. Not
Oh.
very well.
Now we'll head to the inn and rest up. Something I remembered when I was thinking about doing this today was going through my head thinking, what we have left to do. And I remembered
Whatever you want.
we still have to restore Kangaax. Or Kangaax. I say Kangaax. I'm sorry if that's wrong. But what I was realizing was the only... And there's spoilers here. So if you don't want to be spoiled about Kangaax, turn off your sound now or stop the video and give me a couple minutes to go through this. Kangaax has two forms. His Lich form, when you restore him, he's not hard to kill. His second form is a Demi-Lich form. And Demi-Lich needs a +4 or better weapon. By this time, usually I'll definitely have the Dragon's Breath Halberd, which is a +4. I would normally kill Quilu from the Underdark for the Bone Blade, which is a +4 dagger. But I didn't because, well, it kind of bothers me to kill her because she's a good person, but, I want the weapon. If I go for Bodhi first, I can get Cutthroat +4, which is a +4 short sword. But the only one who knows how to do short swords is Imwin, and I really wouldn't want her to try and take on a Demi-Lich melee. So, right now, Minsc is the only one that has a +4 weapon. Now, I know you're thinking, wait a minute, what about Daystar? Which is supposed to be +4 against evil creatures, which of course, a Demi-Lich is usually evil. Daystar is bugged in the game where it's not really a +4 weapon. They don't take that into effect, they just take in the +2. And I'm not sure if with the BG2 tweaks or fix or whichever one I put in, I'm not sure if that is fixed where it's normally +2, but if you fight someone evil, it's a +4. If that does work, then we have that. And I would rather have Valigar take on Kangaax with Well Protected. Is Flame Tongue. +4 versus Undead. Again, this is another one where it can be bugged unless you have an outside patch, because it's usually considered a +1, and they don't take into account the bonuses against regenerating creatures, cold fire creatures, and the undead. But then again, there. There's also the Mace of Disruption, which should work because the Mace of Disruption +2, because this is considered a +5, which will definitely hit. I think that's going to be the best bet, is to jack up Animan, and with the Mace of Disruption too, have him take on Kangaax the Demi-Lich. Okay, if you've been waiting and not wanting to be spoiled about Kangaax, I'm done talking about it. So, yes, I have to get switch his rings around. Make sure. Regeneration, okay.
If you say so.
We're gonna flirt a little bit because we're hanging out in the inn. If you want a role play, we're hanging out in the inn, we're relaxing, we're resting, you know, and all that stuff. So let's get dirty. These are so funny. I assure you, my lady, you'll be paying for that. Oh! Let's see what we can get with this one. Ah! Your mother. Oh wait, your mother's dead. That's probably not good. So, drink up, Shriners. We'll get some Evermead for the guys that drink it. Actually, Minsk will have 2 more. And as always, she's intoxicated. Should we see if her stats have changed? There it is, intoxicated. That all depends on their constitution. The higher the constitution, the harder it is to get intoxicated. But it's supposed to affect your THAC0 and I think your saves as well. Looks okay. So, we will now resty. And of course, Rose and Animan are getting it on. Did I screw that up again? I probably screwed it up again. I was all ready. It was supposed to be really cool. Rent. Rest. Oh shit. I forgot to stop it during the rest screen. Anyway, if I'm still recording, hang on, let me save and go check. And it recorded. Yay! Anyway, this is gonna be the shortest video. When I started this section, I figured the Windspear Hills would take 3 sessions, you know, breaking it up, because I did want to limit it to like 45-50 minutes, which is what it's been, but I didn't realize that it would go so quick, and I did clear the whole thing out. You know, I didn't skip over any bits. Well, okay, the map of the Windspear Hills outside, I didn't open up the entire map. I did skip one encounter with some wolf wares, but other than those, that thing, you know, the inside. Oh crap! Now I'm thinking of other shit that I missed. And in Fur Crags there. Alright, I didn't clear it all up. I fucking lied to you. Oh god. You can't stand a liar, you best unsub right now. Anyway, I cleared out most of the dungeon, which I thought would take a lot longer. But it didn't. So, I'm sorry if you were expecting a longer episode for this one, but this was just, you know, selling stuff, making sure Emwyn had jacked up for her spells, and basically just celebrating at the inn if you want the roleplay aspect. We came back, we sold off our goods, we're celebrating at the inn. Rose and Animan are romancing, of course, and that's rolling along just fine. Minsk and Valigar are doing ranger talk, and they're getting to be more friendly. And Kelsey and Imwin, this is why I didn't want to romance Kelsey, is he will romance Imwin in Throne of Ball. Supposedly, according to the bondmaker, it's supposed to happen. I've never gotten that far because I usually romance him. But, so Kelsey and Imwin are getting closer. Yeah, they're both mages, you know, and he's really boosting up her morale of, you know, because she's dying. And with the torture, you know, and everything in her mental state, you know, he's giving her something to look forward to every day. So their romance is going along pretty well. And if you wanted to know the sleeping arrangements, it's right now it's Rose and Animan in a room, Minsk and Valigar in one room, and then Kelsey and Imowin in one room. And I like to think that, unless it's a really cheap, cheesy inn, like the inn at the city gates, I wouldn't expect them to have a lot of like noble rooms or even merchant rooms. You know, they may have one noble room or one merchant-sized room, but the rest of them are like peasant-sized rooms. But trade meet, it's trade meet. It's a big city. You know, it's where trade happens. And it's sort of the center for worshipping Joaquin. So it's going to have several noble-style rooms and merchant-style rooms. And so it's not a problem to get 3 noble-style rooms for, you know, 3 couples. And, you know, they've been down here, they've been celebrating their victories, and the romances are being schmoozed along, and the friends are being made, and all that. And it's going along pretty well. And I'm saying and a lot. Rose is, you know, learning more about the city because she's the Great Druid of I believe is her title. So she wants to be around here, and she's got to be clear next to a grove to make sure everything's smooth between trade meet and the grove, and, you know, with the animal tax and all that, and just make sure everything's going well. That was a lot of crap. The second reason why this is so short, if I haven't been numbering them, I am now. The second reason why this is so short is because unless there's several little things that I'm doing in one session, which you've seen previously, if I'm in one area, like the Windspear Hills, I just want it to be about the Windspear Hills. I don't want to add more stuff to it. So, this is just the end of the Windspear Hills session, or section of videos. So the next video, probably the next 3 videos will be the 3 forest sections, which may be 2 or 3 parts. Small Teeth Pass, there's not a lot in Small Teeth Pass from what I read in the walkthroughs and what I remember. It's a lot of minor minor monster fighting and stuff, wolf wares and hobgoblins and that kind of thing. Nothing big there. The North Forest, there's one big fight. But the Forest of Tether, that's a big area, which I don't want to explore because it's very difficult to navigate. If you've played it, you know how difficult that area is to navigate. So those are the next 3 sections, which will probably split up in at least 2, which would be, the first 2 would be Smallteeth Pass and Northern Forest, and the second one would be the Forest of Tether. So that's what we're doing next time. Oh, sorry. So, we're all done. Romances are going quite well. I don't know what else to talk about. Should I keep talking? But, just as a check. Still there. Let's see who's killed who. She killed a Baldur. In case you were curious about how they've been doing and that kind of thing, if you're into that section. And Animan. He killed Farcrag. He's not been doing too bad. Minskipoo. He killed the Shade Lord. And Valigar, who's been a welcome tank, the Unseeing Eye. But you can see I use him as my main thing. Oh, Kelsey. Killed a statue. That was from Watcher's Keep. And Ibwin. Thaxolicilia. I was paused because I was looking at it and translating it in my head of how to say it and getting ready to say it all in one spot. But that's the name of the Shade Dragon, or the Shadow Dragon, that was in the temple ruins at the Umar Hills. Nice. So that's how the party's shaping up. Things are going well. You know what we're doing next time. I will see you later. Bye.